Eu quero tchu, eu quero tchá, eu quero tchu, tchá, tchá, tchu, tchá, tchu, tchá, tchá, tchu. Eu quero tchu, eu quero tchá, eu quero tchu, tchá, tchá, tchu, tchá, tchu, tchá, tchá, tchá. É isso aí, galera. Esse é um novo hit do João Lucas e Marcelo. Tchu, tchá, tchá. Cheguei na balada doidinho pra biritar. A galera tá no clima, todo mundo quer dançar. Uma mina me chamou, disse faz o tchu-tchá-tchá. Perguntei o que é isso, ela disse eu vou te ensinar. É uma dança sensual, em Goiânia já pegou. Em Minas explodiu, Tocantins já bombou. No Nordeste as minas faz, no verão vai pegar. Então faz o tchu-tchá-tchá, o Brasil inteiro vai cantar. Com João Lucas e Marcelo eu quero tchu, eu quero tchá, eu quero tchu, tchá, tchá, tchu, tchá, tchu, tchá, tchá, tchu.
Hello, Benicio. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And the first question, could you introduce yourself? Tell my audience who you are, what you do, and where are you from?
Right. Thanks a lot for inviting me. I am Benicio. I am from São Paulo, Brazil. It's a big city here in South America. I was born here too, and I live in a city near São Paulo right now. It's 30 kilometers, I guess, 30 kilometers near São Paulo, my city. And I work here in a store that fix computers, cell phones, electronic devices.
Okay, I got it. The next question about your country and your culture. The first question, what makes your country different from other countries?
Man, it's very different, the culture, because we here in Brazil, I guess it's seems like United States and Australia because of the mix of culture. We have so many people from around the world here, so many different cultures, and Brazil turned in a mix of culture. And like we have Chinese, we have Arabs, we have Africans, we have the South America here and there. We have so many people from around the world that turning a unique culture here.
Okay. What is the most beautiful place in your country?
Man, so many places. We have the Northeast with the beaches, with the falls, with the lagoons. We have North with the Amazonia. You already hear about Amazonia.
Yeah.
And we have here in the South with the European culture. It's based in South. We have so many places, so many rivers, so many lagoons. Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
It's a big country. It's a continental country here. you need time and money to see every place in here. Don't I can't choose a unique place to
Okay.
see.
Okay. The next question. What don't you like about your country?
I don't like the here the government. It's a problem. I know that the government it's a mirror from the population, the civilization here, but we have so many problems with the government, with corruption. That's we have the problem with poverty because of that. We have money, the government have money, but they don't use it well this money.
Okay. I have a question, another question about the poverty and the government. Yeah, but tell me precisely about the poverty in your country and how government solve them and solve it or not.
No, it's not solved. I guess 40% of the population it's not in the it's on the poverty, not in like in Africa.
Extremely,
But
yeah, not in
yeah,
extremely
not
poverty.
extreme. But we have this problem in the all in Brazil. In São Paulo, we have two because of the favelas. You know what is favela?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, you know, we have favelas. We have favelas in all the cities, in all the states. We have 27 states. Like São Paulo, we have another 26 states, and in all of them we have favelas. Favelas is the mirror of the poverty, with the social problems, the economic problems, and to solve that, I guess we need some revolution, something that changing a lot the culture, the government, and I guess this will happen in the next years, in the next 5 to 10 years. This will happen. It's a feeling that I have about that.
And do you have in Brazil some places where police just afraid go?
Oh, right. Yeah, the favelas. It's there are places in favelas that not everyone goes. Only who lives in there. But most of the most problem had there is the traffic, the drug traffic.
Okay.
So the different places we have in so many states, it's controlled by the drug traffic.
Okay,
And
I got
not
it.
everyone can enter in there because of that.
The next question about the statue in your Brazil. In my childhood, I was watching some movie from Brazil, and a lot of movies. This is some popular, and I remember
Which one you saw?
Clone. I think this. I don't know. Maybe it's
a soap opera.
Yeah, there's two guys. Two brothers. One of them was died, and some scientific just decided to
Yeah.
Do you know this? This is very interesting.
Yeah, it's a soap opera.
Yeah.
It's from the major TV here, Globo, called Globo, the channel.
Yeah, fantastic movie. And
I know soap operas. It's popular in Russia. Is correct that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Yeah, continue the question. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and I've seen. I saw the some statue Christ of Redemir. Yeah, tell me about it more.
Yeah,
Have you
the
ever been there?
statue. Yeah, not nearby. I never go there, and I know and I see not near. I see because I am in the house of my relatives, but I want to go there in the next year because of my interchange. Before that, I want to go there, visit them, and visit the statue too. But I never see near. I never go there near.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's tall.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
guess
This is very impressive.
it's 50 meters,
Yeah,
50 meters.
tall.
It's
Yeah.
high, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Tall,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is very interesting, and in the hill, in the mountain, this is very impressive. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. The next question. When someone guys tell me about Brazil, in my mind just created some picture about the football players, soccer players. And the next question about this very interesting question for me, because I am a football fan. And yeah, the next question about why some of the best soccer players in the world come from Brazil, and who is your favorite soccer player?
Wow. Excellent question. I like football too. I have a amateur team. We play every Sunday. It's a hard question too because soccer here it's in the culture already. In every neighborhood you have a field, you have a square for futsal too. It's in the culture. Every child started to play. It's in after 5 years old. Every neighborhood you can play with everyone. I grew up playing soccer too. My brothers. Not everyone likes soccer, but it's in the culture. Uh, because of that, it's like American football. It's in the culture in there. Soccer here, it's the mailing sport here. We have the others, we have the fights, but soccer it's the major sport in here because everyone plays since it's a child. Not everyone have the talent, have the skills, but everyone likes to play in the weekends or every weekend. You saw every field with ever crowded. You can see the matches in every weekend. I like Ronaldinho Gaúcho, the Ronaldinho from Barcelona. I like Ronaldinho.
Oh, no, okay. Just different.
We have Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho with big teeth and strange hair.
In
maybe,
Portuguese, everyone call Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho, everyone's calling other countries. Ronaldo too. Ronaldo, phenomenal.
Yeah, from Brazil.
I like from Brazil.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Pelé. Now Neymar. You know Neymar?
Yeah, of course I know. And I would like to ask about his decision. I think he decided to go to Paris Saint-Germain maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be in the shadow of the Messi. He wanted to be the first player in the team. And what do you think about his decision?
Man, now I guess he accepted that because he aged now. He's in 30s now, and he accepted that he will be in the shadows from Messi, Mbappe now.
Yeah.
Mbappe, the first player in PSG now.
Yeah. And
He accepted that. Only in the national soccer, the main soccer, the main player. I guess in the few years ago he thinks about that. Now I guess he accepted. Now he have he has Messi, Mbappe, maybe Ronaldo, the Portuguese,
yeah.
maybe Ronaldo in the next season. He needs to accept that the level of the football from Neymar, it's in the maximum for me. I don't I don't I don't in my opinion he isn't the best player now.
Okay.
He has skills but not the best one now.
Okay. Who is the best football player? Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo, I mean. Messi. Okay. Okay.
Ronaldo it's the best striker.
Yeah.
Messi is the
From
complete
penalty.
one. Messi is the complete one.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is the best striker. For striker, I choose him. For the complete player is Messi, and he is in the top 5 now, almost the time from all the time. For
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Let's move on to the, I think, main topic, because all of my audience, I think the main audience here, the people who learn English. And I would like to ask you about your personal experience of learning English. And first question, how long have you been learning English?
Right, it's a good question because I started to learn English since my 15 years. But always learning incoming learning, like reading, like watching, contenting about English. But I started to focus in speaking English in the last year. I guess the 1 year and a half now. I taking serious to learning complete English with the speaking now in a school that I had started taking classes here in Brazil. It was in Call too because my school it's far from here, and I saw the Imigo. I know Imigo in January, the last January, in the Veronica channel on the YouTube.
Yeah, Veronica Mark here, right?
Yeah, the YouTuber is interesting the channel, her channel, and the Imigo is very interesting too. I saw your video with Chelsea.
Yeah. I have a video. About this.
Yeah, you interview her, the founder of Imigo. It's very interesting your video. The speaking I evolved now in the last year because I freezing a lot my trying to thinking and you stop to talk. It's
Yeah.
very strange in the when you in a call you freezing. It's complicated to happen that. But in the last year, I am more confident in talking with another person. And in the last year, I evolved a lot, man, a lot.
Okay. I just like to emphasize that people who want to, who are curious about what is Amiga, the link will be here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The next question, why are you learning English and how did you motivate yourself?
Yeah, I always liked to watch movies and listen to music in English since my teenager was a teenager, and well, because of that I started to learn it. But now the last year I had a plan that to do interchange in Australia or in New Zealand, and because of that I'm trying to learning and turning better in English to not suffer a lot in the country when I arrived there. We arrived in there.
Yeah. Do you consider to going abroad and for the best life, right?
Not for the best life, but to take a different experience because I like Brazil. Except from the problems that we have, I like Brazil. I like the places. I have my family here, but I want to have this experience. When I was a teenager, I wanted to study abroad, but I can get it to achieve that. But now I want to because of the English, and because I'm learning advertising, online advertising with Google and Face. I want to have income in another currency too, a
Mhm.
stronger currency too, and have this experience. I am planning that this year to do that in the next year.
Okay. Next question. What do you think? Why is it difficult to learn foreign language?
Foreign language because most of the people don't have the focus to do that, to get the habits and to studying that every day. The focus is the problem for me. I see that and I saw that every day talking with different people, and the focus is it's the ingredient that is missing in everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it was the same, and now I am changing that. Is the main ingredient to learn everything, not in another language, but everything.
Mhm. Okay. How did you personally learn English?
I like how I said I like to watch TV series, movies, late shows like the American ones. We have some in Brazil, but because of the English, I try to consume the American ones. To talk, to search some groups with people with the same interests in learning English.
Okay.
We can choose that. We can search that in Facebook, in other groups too, to starting knowing people from around the world that want to learn English, like Amigo.
Okay. What do you think? Is it possible to learn multiple language at the same time?
I guess For the first language, apart your native one, I guess is a problem because you need to focus. But when you learn another language, like in English or another language apart your native, I guess it is possible you learn another language. And the same time with one, you can try start learning another language. But the first language apart your native, it's a problem to learn the
Mhm.
first one. With the first one, it's a problem. You can have focus in more than one in the first time,
Okay,
the
I get
first
it.
language.
How can learners improve their speaking abilities, and how did you do it? How did you do it?
Uh, their speaker abilities. Now we have so many apps that can help us to start speaking English. We have the paid ones and the free ones. That there are communities like Tandem. I don't know if everyone knows, but I like the Tandem app. You know the Tandem app?
And
It's a app that you can meet people around the world and you start to speak and trying to practice your English or another language too. We have others apps too, but the paid ones, I guess it's more not easily, but it's easy to organize and start to speak every day, turning that in a habit. But you need to invest some money to do that. We have the free and the paid ones. The apps nowadays, the ever how can I say, it's better, the better tool that you have today to practice in English, to speak in English today.
okay. Do you believe that in order to learn foreign language, you need to have innate abilities?
Innate, I guess not. It's like to do a gym or learning to drive a car. You need only focus and dedication to learn. It's not you don't need to born with innate skills.
Yeah, because of many people just making excuse about that. This is not my case. This is not my piece of cake. I don't have any innate abilities, and just and don't learn. Okay. The last question of this topic: is it possible to learn a foreign language in 6 months?
I guess yes. The mailing words to communicate it's very possible, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
just let me clarify this question. Just to understand news, to understand the random topics, to speak with native speakers. Do you think this is possible with
Yeah,
absolutely zero to this level?
yeah. With focus,
Yeah,
with determination. Not everyone will achieve that
yeah.
because the focus is the mailing how can I say, the mailing point that will turn that possible. Not everyone will achieve that without focus.
Okay,
Like training a gene, like I said in the last talk, it's very possible.
okay, okay. Let's move on to the last topic. And usually, this topic choose my guest, and the guest just choose this topic in order to give some message to the other people, and you have chosen the topic bet and gambling. And why did you choose this topic?
Yeah, you said about if you don't choose the topic, you can have a feeling, something like
Yeah,
that. You said,
yeah.
and I answer. It's a bet. It's possible. It can be possible. Can't be possible. Can't be. Because of that, I answer. It's a bet. But it's a good topic when you turn that in a topic. It's a good topic because here in Brazil, it's they allow the gamble here the next 6 months. They are voting in the government to allow that the gambling
To
like in
allow,
the United to allow
because
is
because
isn't allow, but they
because
will allow now.
yeah, it's completely prohibited. It's out the law, right? You
Yeah, out of the law now.
okay, okay,
Only we only have legal the lottery
okay.
lottery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But in the next 6 years, they will allow every game, every bet, gambling. I guess it's can be a problem with the health, psychological health, but with a good program, like we have the free health here, health program here. We have the free health program, and they are very good to treat every situation, every health problem. And this allowing the gambling, we can have more taxes to the government, to have more money to invest in on other areas and other sectors that we need, like education and another areas. I guess it's a good to allow that to receive more money to have investing in other areas.
Okay. Why do people bet?
They like betting soccer, for example. I like to bet in soccer, the soccer matches that we have in every day around the world. You can bet in each match around the world, in each tournament. I like to do that too. Most here in Brazil, we like to bet in everywhere, everything, in every game, in each type of game. Everything is possible to bet here. And Brazilian like to bet in every game, every sport. It's fun. I like it. It's fun. Majority of the people like to bet.
How, I mean, the most, how much money have you ever won during the gambling, during the bet?
Well, I guess 300.
Dollars.
No, reais, the currency here.
Just transfer to the dollars. And how much money?
It's almost 40, $50.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but we see other people gain much more than that. I know people that gain $200, $500 each week, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question. Why do some people become gamblers? The people who, gamblers, people who just, can't stop. And
Yeah, it's can be a health problem, like I said. can be a health problem. In any country, we see that, um, like alcohol, like drugs. We have the vicious of the gambling too. It's a point that we need to consider and find an option to help them in a free program or a paid program, but we need to have uh, an option to help them. This is possible in any person around the world, in any civilization around the world, in any country. We have that too.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Do you think the government should solve the problem of gambling? If yes, how would you solve them?
How? We have some programs here, like um, from government, that they try to treat this. Not only this, but another disease too, mainly psychological, like gamble. I guess for me, it's a psychological disease. They have some good programs here that they do that already. It's a old program already. Uh, the family that needs or want to help this person that are these vicious. It's correct. These vicious,
Diseases.
not vicious.
Diseases.
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 Yeah, we have some
Illness.
good programs. Illness, yeah, illness. It's better. We have some programs some programs that are already treating this illness. They are very good. They receive some support, some money to do that. But prohibited to the gamble and another problems is not the option to solve that. Prohibited is not the option to solve, because we have the illegal too. In any country, we have the illegal option to gamble, to buy drugs, to do other situations that is considered illegal, but everyone knows that you have the black market to everyone, to everything.
Okay.
Let's try to minimize the problem with any program, put some money to try. We have some good professionals doing that here in Brazil too.
Okay. I get it. Yeah, I'd like to say thank you for giving me an interview. And would you like to add something at the end of my video?
No, man, I thank you to the invite, and I like in your channel. I am watching some video. I have one with the Israeli. I forgot the name.
Gary.
The Gary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting video. I'm trying to finish today. That video is very good. I watched the others. Continue the good work. It's very interesting, your channel.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I hope we will see in the next I don't know, in the next time, and my pleasure to take interview with you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye bye.